kids, welcome to The Zombie Show! Today, we're going to learn about two twins from ancient Rome.
Let's go back in time and see what life was like then, before the fall of the Breathers.
The currency of the time was gold coin.
They had many gods.
It was a stratified society, and many people didn't have rights.
And now on to the play.
Menachme and Sophocles were identical twin brothers and best of friends.
They were like two peas in a pod.
But one day, Menachme's father took him on a business trip.
Menachme wasn't well behaved and didn't stay by his father.
That's why you stay by your parents, kids.
The twin brothers grew up separately, and their grandpa, thinking Menachme was dead, renamed Sophocles in the lost twins' honor.
Menachme Sophocles missed his lost brother dearly and decided to search for him.
Menachme, the original, ended up in a town called Epidamnos, where he became a man, got married, and made friends. It just so happened that one day, in the search for his long-lost brother, Menachme Sophocles ended up in the very same town.
Fate seemed to be bringing them together at last.
Ah, yes, but it was not to be that simple. You see, kids, before the brothers were reunited, they met each other's friends, and there was much confusion. In fact, the wife and mistress...
Don't tell them about the mistress.
Okay, fine. I mean, the wife and, lady friend of Menachme, both mistook Menachme Sophocles for the one they knew.
Though Menachme Sophocles thought they were both crazy for assuming him to be someone he was not, he let them believe he was so that he could steal from them.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Well, I never.
I didn't say you did.
Well, anyway, his bad choices ended up hurting the original Menachme when he came back from the forums to find his wife and lady friend mad at him. Oh, and his friend, too. They were supposed to have breakfast together, but then the friend saw Menachme Sophocles eating breakfast all by himself, and he assumed that Menachme is eating without him.
Yeah, well, to put it simply, everyone was mad at the original Menachme, and he hadn't done anything.
Except, perhaps, the mistress. What's up?
So they end up meeting.
Oh, yeah, the two brothers end up meeting, and still, they do not understand that they're related.
Menachme Sophocles' helper?
His slave.
Thanks. Messino has to convince them that they are brothers.
And in doing so, he is freed!
Does everybody live happily ever after?
Well, I mean, somewhat, I guess. Menachme lives happily ever after because he's free. And the twins did get reunited, which was the main action of the play that the protagonist pursued throughout. But then, Menachme is still cheating on his wife, and he does sell her like property, so I mean... Go ahead.
And on that note, let's move on to how this is relevant to the modern audience.
Oh, like you could have a lost sibling out there somewhere.
Yeah. I guess that's possible.
And you could find him on Facebook.
I was looking for an answer more along the lines that everyone can enjoy a little farcical humor now and then.
Farcical.
So, to review, what were the themes of this play?
Oh, pick me, please.
Yeah?
The themes of this play could include: all things must go wrong before they can be righted. As previously stated, the main action of this piece is the struggle towards reuniting the twin brothers. Before this action is completed, however, all possible other interactions must take place and chaos ensues. In this matter, all things go wrong before they go right. Second theme! People tend only to think of what they know. Menachme Sophocles is given many clues that his twin is in the same village he has arrived in. People call him by his brother's name that he now shares. People mistake him by his looks. They are not able to conceive the idea that Menachme would have a twin who responds to the same name. This, by itself, would seem fairly standard, but it is remarkable that Menachme Sophocles, who is in fact looking for someone that is identical to him and has the same name, does not make this connection. In this way, the human tendency to assume things to be only what you know them to be is a major theme of the play. Third theme! A new pair of eyes is, at times, needed to find a long sought-after subject. Piggybacking on the previous theme, this theme revolves around the idea that those in a situation are caught up in the chaos, and it sometimes takes an onlooker to point out to them what is going on. Menachme is the first to make this connection, and thus reunite the twins.
Wow, those are actually some very solid themes. Maybe above the kids' heads, but considering...
Oh, okay, actually, there's one more. Women are property, and they are things too, and they should be sold like cattle.
See you next time
on The Zombie Show!